You're looking at one of the brightest cities on Earth, but in just a few seconds, I'm traveling back to the night New York lost every single light. This isn't a movie set. It's July 13, 1977. Millions of people are trapped in total darkness. The city is falling apart. People are running. Stores are being looted. The entire city is in chaos. And I'm trapped in the middle of history.
Look at modern 2026 New York. Calm, glowing, and alive. But 50 years ago, everything was about to collapse into chaos. Today we're time traveling back to 1977 New York City during the Great Blackout. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Everything around me is changing. Glass towers disappearing, streets rewriting themselves into another decade in seconds. I can smell smoke and heat rising from the streets. I've arrived in 1977 New York City. No smartphones, no digital ads, just raw, loud, messy streets full of paper, noise, and real life. Look at those yellow taxi cabs. They're everywhere, roaring through these broken New York streets. Fashion here is wild. Bell-bottom jeans, big sunglasses, and massive afro hairstyles everywhere I look. The summer heat is intense. Everyone looks exhausted, fanning themselves on these crowded sidewalks. These walls are covered in graffiti, like the city itself is shouting through colors and chaos. Kids are playing right in the streets with water blasting from fire hydrants. It feels like another world. Behind all the color and energy, this city is struggling. Businesses are closing, and New York is nearly broke. Trash is piling up, city services are stretched thin, and people can feel something is wrong. Look at their faces. There's uncertainty everywhere, like nobody knows what tomorrow will bring. This doesn't feel like a movie set. It feels like stepping inside a living historical document. Let's go deeper into the city and see what made New York's culture explode during this era. 1977 wasn't only crisis and fear. It was also one of the greatest years for American pop culture. Everywhere you go, disco is playing. The entire city feels like it's dancing. That's celebration time. I've reached West 54th Street. Right behind me is the legendary Studio 54. Inside, it's pure spectacle. Lights, music, and a dance floor packed with energy. The biggest celebrities of the decade came here. This place is the center of nightlife. But on the opposite side of Manhattan's luxury, another revolution was being born right here in the Bronx.
That's true.
Exactly. Hear that beat? Right here in the Bronx, hip-hop culture is being born.
Absolutely.
Young dancers are turning street corners into stages with breakdancing performances. Let's go! That was incredible. Oh my God, this is it! It's really happening! I can't believe I'm here! This is amazing! And it wasn't only music. Movie theaters were drawing massive crowds.
Worth the wait.
Yeah, worth the wait. In May 1977, audiences experienced a movie that would change cinema forever.
Amazing film.
It really was. People were enjoying classic New York pizza slices for only 50 cents. Fresh slice. Life seemed groovy, exciting, and full of possibility. But that feeling wouldn't last.
Beautiful night.
Yeah, it was. Because beneath the city, another story was waiting. Let's head into the subway.
Be careful down there.
Don't worry, I've got this. Even the subway maps were covered in graffiti. Getting around as a visitor wasn't easy.
Good luck with that.
Good luck? This is impossible. Even transit officers faced enormous challenges working these stations alone.
Long night ahead.
I can only imagine. The doors just opened. Would you actually step inside this train?
Not if I can help it.
The entire train is covered in graffiti. No color left untouched.
Yeah, it's like that now.
The train arrives, but the windows are shattered and everything looks abandoned.
Crazy, right?
I just stepped inside. The lights keep flickering. It feels like a horror movie set. Gets worse at night. Gets worse at night? What does that mean? Some passengers look tough. You definitely don't want unnecessary attention down here.
Just mind your business.
Oh, yeah, right. In 1977, subway thefts and robberies were a major concern across the city. Everybody knew it. This train is flying through the tunnel. The noise is almost impossible to ignore. Welcome to New York. There's no air conditioning down here. The heat feels absolutely unbearable.
Tell me about it.
But the tension didn't stay underground. Something else was haunting the city above.
Everybody felt it.
The city wasn't just dealing with crime and economic struggles. Fear was spreading everywhere.
People were nervous.
Exactly. During the summer of 1977, many New Yorkers avoided going out at night.
Most people stayed home.
And that's why it was so quiet. People kept talking about one name. Fear seemed to follow every headline across the city.
Nobody wanted to be outside late.
Every newspaper seemed to carry the same story. The entire city was following the investigation.
These papers sell out every morning.
Reporters were covering every development. New clues kept becoming front-page news.
Everyone wanted updates.
Exactly. People changed routines, appearances, and daily habits. Fear was influencing ordinary life. Everybody was being extra careful. It's amazing how quickly events can influence everyday choices across an entire city. Everyone's trying to feel a little safer. As evening arrived, the city felt noticeably quieter than earlier today.
Most folks are staying inside tonight.
I can tell. Let's see what people are talking about inside this diner. That's all anyone's discussing lately. The atmosphere feels tense. Everyone seems focused on the latest developments. People keep asking for updates. I know, I can feel the tension. Police patrols are everywhere tonight. The city is clearly on edge. You can feel it in the air. The investigation had become one of the biggest stories in New York. Detectives were working around the clock.
We're following every lead we've got.
The lead took us straight to the heart of the city. Eventually, the calendar reached a date that would become part of New York history forever.
July 13th.
That was the day. It's July 13th, 1977. Right now, everything feels completely normal.
Hot enough for you today?
Definitely. The weather is changing fast. Those clouds weren't here a little while ago.
Looks like a serious storm.
Yeah, it's moving in quickly. It's 9:34 p.m. Nobody around me realizes what's about to happen.
Hope this storm passes soon.
Me too. It's all gone. Times Square is completely dark.
I've never seen anything like this.
Neither have they. Thousands of people are trying to get out of the subway system. The train just stopped. Everyone's trying to find a way home. People all over the city are realizing this isn't a normal outage. The whole building lost power, and it's happening everywhere. At first, many people thought power would come back quickly.
Any idea when it'll be fixed?
Not anytime soon. The longer the blackout lasted, the larger the crowds became.
Nobody knows when power is coming back.
And uncertainty is spreading fast. Without television or reliable updates, people are relying on each other for information. We heard it might affect the whole city. That's what everyone seems to be saying. The city depends on electricity more than most people realize.
Nothing's working out here.
And the longer this continues, the harder things become. Emergency crews are being pulled in every direction tonight. We've got calls coming from everywhere. They're trying to keep up. From up here, you can see just how much of New York has gone dark. It's the whole neighborhood. And the night is far from over. Police are trying to keep order, but the city is overwhelmed. We need everyone to stay calm. They're doing everything they can. The atmosphere feels different now. People are getting nervous.
Nobody knows what's coming next.
And that's making everyone uneasy. I need to be careful. My technology doesn't belong in 1977.
Hey, what's glowing over there?
Nothing important. I need somewhere quiet before I activate the device.
Where are you going?
Just trying to stay out of the chaos. This is it. If the device works, I'm leaving 1977 right now. Did you see that blue light? Too late. Here we go. It's working. The portal is finally opening. What is that light? My ride home. Goodbye, 1977. What a night! Temporal transition in progress. See you back in 2026.
The air feels different already.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm home. I made it. Modern New York never looked this beautiful.
Welcome back to reality.
Trust me, you have no idea.
4 to 9 years later, this city feels completely transformed. It's one of the greatest cities in the world, and now I understand why.
49 years ago, this city was struggling through one of its darkest nights.
Hard to imagine now.
It really is. New York recovered, rebuilt, and became stronger than anyone expected.
The city always finds a way.
History proves that. The crises of the 1970s pushed New York to improve and adapt. Things seem very different now. That's exactly the point. Back in 1977, this place went completely dark.
Seriously? Right here?
Every single light. History teaches us that even difficult chapters eventually pass.
That's a good reminder.
And New York is proof of it. The blackout lasted only 25 hours, but its impact lasted decades.
History leaves marks, doesn't it?
It always does. We've just witnessed one of the most unforgettable nights in New York history.
That story was incredible.
And completely real. So where should we travel next?
Ancient Rome.
That's definitely going on the list. Thanks for joining me on this journey through one of New York's most historic nights.
Can't wait for the next adventure.
Neither can I. Our next destination is waiting somewhere in history.
Ready for another trip?
Always.